Hey guys, it's Adam. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to Do You Watch Anime, a show where I sit down with a guest every week and ask them, do you watch anime? And we go from there. And today joining me is voice actor in such anime as Clevatess, Ameku MD, Doctor Detective, and past the monster meat Milady, Katie Wetch. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So, do you watch anime?
I sure do. What if I just... No, I don't.
I
I'm so
mean,
sorry.
it's happened. It's happened. My brain just goes, huh? um,
Oh,
so,
no.
how did you originally get into watching anime?
My cousin. I think I was like 10.
Hmm.
And I just remember, like, you know how sometimes you have these like very clear memories?
Yeah.
I like remember my aunt's like old bedroom and this teeny tiny little TV. And we were watching the Naruto Neji fight
Oh my
in
God.
Naruto,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
just remember being like, "This is so cool." I was like, "This is pretty cool. This is pretty
Yeah.
neat."
Yeah.
So, yeah, it started pretty early.
Yeah. Oh my God. So, when did it like kind of click that it was anime and not cartoons? Because that, like, at least for me, because I was like Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sailor Moon, that
Yeah.
was all like regular cartoons to me, and then it like
Mhm.
someday just clicked that I was like, oh, this isn't like just regular cartoons.
Yeah, like, this is a different thing.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like it's silly to have the same answer twice, but my cousin told me. I was really excited about Naruto, and I thought it was really cool, and, like, we
Hmm.
were watching it, on the TV, so I didn't think anything about it.
Yeah.
And he gets a little older, and, like, he's the older one. We're both actually, like, born on the same day. We're just
Oh
2 years
wow.
apart.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Katie, I'm gonna get you a gift." And I was like, "What?" And he got me my first DVD set of Cowboy Bebop, and he
Oh
was like,
wow.
"This is anime." And I was like, "Ah." Like, it was just like a it just, like, unlocked something. I
Yeah.
was like, "Wow." So
It's literally the perfect this is anime.
right. Da-da, da-da, da-da.
Yep.
What?
Oh my God.
Man.
So so what's a anime that you could watch over and over and over again and not get sick of?
Ooh. I think there's 2 of them because I was thinking about it the other night, and I was like, "I have
Yeah.
to make a list." Like, I can't um, I think my top one, though, is Noragami. Like, that
Okay.
oh my gosh, I love that show. I don't know what in specific it is about it, but it's just like maybe it's the music, like, it just kinda,
Mhm.
like, scratches my brain. It's
Oh,
the whole thing. It's the
yeah.
whole thing. But I'll watch that over and over and over and over. Like, I have the DVD set because I was like, "I don't know where it went." So
Yeah. That one's on my list because I love the opening. The OP is so good.
so good.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Because every time I'm like, what anime is this from? And it's always like Noragami. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta
I should
watch that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a character in
Hmm.
Noragami, Bishamon,
Hmm.
who's like she's like the god of war and one of her performances I think about all the time. And I think
Hmm.
that was one of the ones that I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I wanna do this." And
Okay, yeah.
then, yeah, the connection to Alicia, I just ah, tears. Tears at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Of course. So what are besides Noragami, what are some of your other favorites?
Oh, so many. Current favorites,
Hmm.
Gachiakuda is
Oh,
incredible,
so good.
absolutely incredible. Um, Past favorites, I mean, Ouran High School Host Club.
Of
You can't
course.
go wrong with Ouran High
Yeah.
School Host Club. Naruto, Cowboy
Hmm.
Bebop. Um, Mob Psycho is really good too.
So good.
Definitely up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
for
Talk about
sure.
a show that'll make me cry and then go, yes, you did it.
Right?
Um
Oh my gosh.
like I wanna protect that boy with all like with
Yes!
everything I have, but he doesn't need protecting. And
No.
I'm like, you don't need protecting, but I will protect you with all that I have.
Yes, yes, I feel that every time I see it, I'm just like, "Ah, okay."
Yeah.
And you can't forget about My Hero Academia,
Oh yeah.
just oh god, they're all so good.
Hmm.
There's a vampire one that's really good too,
Okay.
and I can't remember the name,
Of
But
course.
it's so he's got blue it's like Vanitas or
Oh,
something.
yeah, Case of Vanitas or something like
Yes!
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
god,
yeah.
that's a gorgeous anime,
Oh
so
my
beautiful.
god.
So,
Yeah. Literally, I was like, "Vampire boys, sign me up."
yeah, I'm here. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful vampire boys, sign me up. Um,
Absolutely.
so, what's an anime that when you recommend it to people, it makes you go, like, "I swear it's good."
Oh, I think, like, along the lines of, like, horror and like Tokyo
Mhm.
Ghoul,
Okay.
I'll be like, "Yeah, it's incredible, like, it's an
Mhm.
incredible story." I mean, that was the first one I think that, like, brought me to tears at the end.
Okay.
Um, and everybody's like, "It's isn't that the thing?" I'm like, "Yes, but listen. Yes, but listen." I'm, like, trying to do it subtly without any spoilers, but I'm like, "It's
Yeah.
really once you get past it, it's, like, used for story, and it's important." I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
See, it's funny because like, the last couple of answers that I've gotten from voice actors about that
Mhm.
is like D Gray Man, Orange. You just said Tokyo Ghoul. I was like, all
Yeah.
valid. And then mine is Uzuki-chan wants to hang out, and
Oh!
which I have to literally be. Hold on, you just
Right.
have to get past the the that part,
Right.
and it's a cute story about adults who fall in love and it's adorable. I swear to God. I swear. Just get past the anime physics
And then you're okay.
and then you're
It's
good.
just science.
Exactly.
Physics.
Exactly. Exactly.
Aw. I love that. Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I swear. I swear it's good. I swear it's cute.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. And as soon as like we move on from that, because the first couple of episodes are like that,
Yeah.
it gets cuter and cuter and cuter, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm just like, yeah,
Well,
yeah. Mm. Oh my god. So, what was it about Naruto that kind of like hooked you from like an early age?
I think it was just it was a different kind of story than I think
Hmm.
what I was seeing. That was that was, like, my tagline to my mom when I was growing up. I was like,
Yeah.
"I just like anime and musical theater because it's different." She was like, "Katie, you literally have grown up in a family of, like, what do you think?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"I don't know," but they are. Like, I think I got as a kid, I was not super into, like, dating and romance and all of these
Hmm.
things, and so, you know, hearing a story about this kid who was really driven to do something and just, like, had this really, really strong connection to his friends and,
Hmm.
there's different I think just different points are highlighted in anime and, that's different culture, different community, different things like that. Um, so I think it was just, like, the types of stories that were being told and that you could kind of honestly do anything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, now we have an anime about a vending machine, and it's, like, super good. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you can kinda bend the rules of reality and with, like, this genre of isekai,
Hmm.
like, it's just endless. Like, the possibilities are endless. So it's just and I know that's very similar with, Western culture and Western media, but it's just at that time, I think it felt very new to me as a 10-year-old being like, "Yeah, I'm my hero is this kid in a jumpsuit." Like, that's me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you
That
know.
annoying kid in the jumpsuit.
Right. I'm like, "Goals."
Yeah. Um, so I didn't really grow up with Naruto.
Mhm.
I was so heavy into Dragon Ball Z that
Mhm.
I was like, is this the only thing that matters to me?" And and I started watching Naruto in my like late 20s, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can see how kids got attached to this kid because
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. There were some times where I was like,
Yeah.
shh, calm down. Shh.
Right. We love you.
Well,
Just
yeah,
give it a
just
chance.
chill. And then Sasuke, I just wanted to punch in the face. Um, yeah, I was just like, he's just an asshole. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Neji and Shikamaru and
mhm,
Kiba were the 3 that I
yeah,
like, wow, but
yeah,
Naruto was the first one that I was like, "Oh, yeah." Pokemon too was a really
yep,
big one when I was a kid, My brother had the VHSs of Dragon Ball,
Okay,
so I
yeah,
always, heard it through my wall, but I was like,
yeah.
"Pikachu, that's for me,"
Yeah. So when Pokemon gets brought up, I always like to ask this. If you could
Yeah.
voice a Pokemon, which one would it be?
Oh my gosh. If I could voice and if I could do the voice, it would
Yeah.
be Bulbasaur. Or it would
Ooh.
be, Starmie. Because it's just,
Yeah.
everybody says their names, everybody's got this thing, and then Starmie pops in, he's like, "Yeah!" And you're
Yeah.
like, did you was that, echolocation? Like, what did you
Literally.
alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's perfect. Oh my.
What about you? Flipping the question,
Ooh.
what would you voice?
Probably one of my favorite Pokemon in general is this Hawlucha. He's like this luchador bird, and I love wrestling and I love birds. So
Mhm.
when I saw him on screen, I was like, I'm in love. And literally
Perfect fit.
it's this halucha and it's
Yeah.
and it's so good. And that, or I don't know, I have a deeper voice, so probably something like an Incineroar, just like
I love just the sounds when they're just like, "Mm," and
oh
you're
yeah.
like, "Where is that your name?" Like, who heard you and was like, "Yes, Onyx.
Yeah,
That's what you said." And you're
literally.
like, "Okay."
It's like, oh great. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Psyduck. And
I love
oh,
yes.
I literally I bought a shirt, like a button up, because it
Mhm.
had a Psyduck on it, and I was like, I don't see that anywhere. Mine.
That's
Yeah. And yeah, I was like, he has headaches just like me.
I relate.
I
I
relate.
relate.
Oh my god. And then Pokemon Concierge came out, and he's like the main Pokemon, and I'm like,
I know. Oh, that
oh,
show is so cozy.
oh
It's
my
so
god.
cozy.
So good. And oh, I just love it. And probably the funniest I've clip from that show
Mhm.
is Metagross and Graveler are playing, and they're and Metagross picks Graveler up and brings him around,
Yes.
and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
They're just having a good time,
yeah, it's so good.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. So cha- changing, going from
Right.
super fun to good god,
Yeah.
Clevatess,
Yeah.
you voice Alicia.
Mhm.
How was it working on such a dark fantasy? Because it gave off such 90s Berserk, Claymore, those
Mhm.
kind of very dark vibes. How was it working on a show like that?
I mean, I loved every
Mhm.
second of Clevatess, and when it was I definitely didn't cry, 3 times as the season was ending. It's fine, I don't get emotionally attached to
No.
things at all.
No.
Um, but I think, something with Clevatess is, obviously, Nell's story is very dark and very
Mhm.
deep, and it's very sensitive, and something I really loved about this, um, specific show is that we had a lot of people taking really good care of it.
Yeah.
I mean, our directors are,
Mhm.
fantastic. I say it like they don't direct anymore.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Uh, but on this, specific show, they were
Mhm.
wonderful. They took care of everything. The writers, I mean, Celeste as Nell, I think it
Oh.
was just everybody had their heart in it,
Mhm.
and, when you tell a dark story like that, I think sometimes there's a tendency to shy away from things that are dark because we don't wanna experience especially, right now with everything going on, but, I think that certain stories need to be told, and I don't think I think that this one was handled very well, and I think if people hadn't cared, it could have gone, in a different direction, but I think it was very clear that there was a lot of love put into it, and, the original manga is beautiful too, it's just everybody was involved and invested from the beginning, and I think that's most important,
Mhm. Yeah.
with something like that. With anything, but,
Yeah. I
yeah.
when I was watching it originally, I was checking the cast list, and I was like, wow, Celeste really went from heartbreaking character to heartbreaking character in
Yeah.
Gachiakada, and I was like, oh, great. Dear God, like, and because I was watching I think it was the first 2 episodes where she was introduced, and I was like, it's been a while since I was like, this is hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
and like,
mean, and to Celeste's credit, I
yeah.
mean, you listen to her and you know why. Like, I mean, the way that she can connect to it, I admire it. I have a lot of respect for it, and I think that she does, a very beautiful job. And it was fun, kind of coming in both shows.
Yeah.
She's incredible. And it was really kind of fun because we got to have this like gentle kind of friendship in laid back camp where we were, the Grand Riders doing whatever and experiencing, but then kind of getting to hear her. And I think that's also what's so fun about this is just it's a community and people root for each other and cheer for each other. And there's a lot of support, which I think also helps with telling kind of back to what I said before, it helps with telling these harder stories is that that there's support behind it. And for each other. So, but I mean, yeah, tooting her horn. She's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of it's infuriatingly like how are you so good? Like it's not fair. So in the first episode, something pretty insane happens. Won't go into details, but how was it recording like screams and such, like kind of because she goes through some tough shit.
Yeah, she does.
How was it recording that throughout the entire season?
Honestly, really cathartic.
Okay.
But it's also, I mean, yeah, like getting to release that kind of energy that you just like, I feel like that's always built up inside of us, and everybody's like, emotional regulation, like everybody calm, everybody. Sometimes you just gotta scream into a pillow or a microphone, man. Like sometimes you just gotta let it out.
Yeah.
But it was a challenge, and I say this as a joke, but I also say this very seriously. I decided when I got here that I was gonna take like vocal lessons, like singing lessons, because that's not something that I think I'm super strong in, and I wanted to get better. But also, it had this benefit that I didn't think about, in that it was really reteaching my body support and how to support my voice and voice placement and all of this kind of technical stuff. And so it kind of lined up perfectly in that I use a lot of those techniques to, it sounds silly, but like scream in a healthy way. And then, if, you have to take care of yourself after, and there's all of those like drink hot tea, drink hot water, don't scream in your regular life. But but I think technique and learning new skills will take you very far in like those kind of spaces. And doing more intense like work like that is kind of my favorite thing. I grew up on Naruto, and then here's Alicia. So I
love
really
it when she
wanted to
says
learn how to
believe
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I heard it. I thought it too in the booth. She said it, and I was like, oh, stop it. No, it popped in my head. So yeah, I think it's a lot of it is just technique and learning how to do it, because you don't want to rip your voice out and hurt yourself to the point where you can't do it anymore. Or you hurt yourself and you're just kind of, you're stuck, because then you can't move forward. So yeah, no, it was it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. So in the beginning we see kind of, I'm not going to spoil it, but they get kidnapped to this lovely place. So lovely.
Gorgeous. 5-star.
Jet 5 holiday.
Exactly.
Yeah. And when she jumps off the bridge, I was like,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So how is it getting to play with a character like that has these kind of like morals, but like has to survive at the same time? How was that as an actor?
It was great. It pushed me. It pushed me in ways that I didn't expect to be. And it still does, and that was something I very much appreciated about the process is, like, as much as I say, like, it was fun and it was great, it was a challenge, but I like a challenge. I love, because it
Yeah.
pushes you. It pushes
Mhm.
you, and it makes you grow in what you're doing and actually, like, pause to think about where you're at and where you can improve. Um, but playing her specifically, I think Alicia is so interesting because to me, at least, her morals are very sound. Like, I think she knows exactly what she makes up her mind in that first episode.
Yeah.
But life can change you or things happen that you don't have any control over, and she kind of has to decide in a moment. Like, there's not really time for her. Like, I think there's a lot of time for other people to kinda sit and think like, "Okay, where do I go next? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna sip some tea and take a nap." She's like, no, I have 6 seconds to make
Yeah,
this decision."
literally, yeah.
Yeah, and they're big decisions, but I think a lot of her she's guided as, tough and as strong as she is, I think she's guided by her morals and what she
Mhm.
wants, and that's, without spoilers, that's I think her overall arc is
Mhm.
stepping into what she already is versus, which I think is kind of a lot or that's sort of what a lot of us go through is, like, knowing who you wanna be or what you are and having the courage to step into it
Mhm.
versus, "I don't know what I want or what I wanna do," which is totally valid and real as well, but I think, um, from personal experience, I mean, I always knew that this was what I wanted to do, not anime specifically, but acting, and a lot of it is just kind of the courage to step past what everybody else is saying and move forward and step into what you want. And I think she does the same thing, obviously on a much bigger scale.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, she wonders and you hear through the series each time, you hear her reaffirming herself and what she is and what she does, but it's that, like, separation of, "Okay, this is what you think, and that's okay, but this is what I know I am, and I'm gonna live this," and I think that's important for her.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's such a nice breath of fresh air, um, to see such a strong female lead in a dark fantasy like this,
Yeah.
and especially just how, again, she's just a fucking badass. Like, she's just
Right.
again, she's human, she has to make those choices,
Mhm.
and I will say, every time she, like, has her bones just oh,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
like,
dude, listening to that there were several
mm,
moments in the booth where, like, it would be in my because I sometimes like it a little too loud in my ears, and it'll, like they're just, like, something like a little bit of a squish or a little bit of a crack, and I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
"Ooh, ooh." I got jump scared real bad. That was the first time ever I got, like, jump scared in a booth
Oh, wow.
when in the bug episode.
No, yeah, yeah.
I was, like, so focused on what was happening.
Mhm.
The big thing comes through and the music comes out, and I was like, like and it was like, it was supposed to be a vocal cue, and I was like, "That wasn't it, that
Yeah.
wasn't it, like, redo, please." 'Cause it was like I literally was like, "I don't even know." I
Yeah.
think I would just exit my body if that
Oh.
happened to me,
Oh,
but
yeah. Yeah, I'd be
yeah.
gone. I'd be gone.
Yep. I was like, "You handle, I will be over here."
Oh, yeah. I would be dead in an instant in that world. I would literally the fact that anybody survives clearly in that world, incredible.
Right.
Good for you. I would be instant, done.
Right. Well, and I mean, technically, she,
I mean,
also,
yeah, I mean,
right, but
yeah.
also I think I loved the way that they used that,
Mhm.
because I feel like sometimes when someone has, like, some OP thing like that, you're like,
Yeah.
"Alright, now you're unstoppable, and you're unstoppable. You are
Mhm.
so strong,"
Yeah.
and I like that there were still, issues, there were still road bumps,
Mhm.
like, there were still reasons why it wouldn't work
Yeah.
or like, it didn't just make her this, like, thing.
Mhm.
It wasn't her whole, like, identity. It
Yeah.
became an issue later,
Mhm.
so, yeah, I thought
And
it was cool.
yeah, and I just to uh kind of talk about that point, like I like
Mhm.
how uh like it hurt every time she did it, and it kind of had this sense of urgency, like I only do this when it's
Yeah.
needed
Yeah.
because ow,
Yeah. Well, and
Like,
she's still human.
yeah.
Like, and she says that to him at one point because he's like, well, whatever, I'll just blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, you don't get it. Like, I don't want Luna to go through that
Yeah.
because it will, like, he will remember. Like, you can't do that to a person.
Yeah.
But then how it kind of, I think it also shows how smart she is, though, because she uses it, at the end without spoilers.
Yeah.
And it becomes part of her strategy versus her entire strategy. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's just like a fun little.
But yeah, it was just so good. And like, again, it just gave that like 90s dark fantasy vibe, like with the animation and everything as well. I was like,
Yeah.
this is scratching a part of my brain that hasn't been scratched in a very long time.
Yeah, and talking about a good opening song. Oh my god.
My god.
That's on my workout playlist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
She's got a couple really good ones. I think her name is Mayu.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Really, really. Oh my god.
So good. So switching to a more lighthearted show, Ameku MD, Doctor Detective. You play
Yes.
Mai. How was it getting to play such a sweet bean?
I love her.
I love her so much.
I love her so much.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just fun. Like,
Yeah.
it was fun to walk into the booth, because also, again, like, she's a sweet bean, but she is also, like, she's a badass too.
Oh yeah.
She later comes out, she's like, yeah, I have a motorcycle and I know martial arts.
Yeah. I was like, girl, go off. Let's go.
She was like, you were taking too long. Okay. You're not wrong. But again, just like incredible team. Inman is a blast to work with. Everybody was a blast to work with. Just, yeah, all of it. I mean, she's adorable, and it was fun to just kind of, let's play around, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love when you kind of establish a trust between yourself and the engineer and the director, and you just kind of get into a groove, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. And like, I am such a huge fan of House, so this
Yes.
really tickled my brain, because again, like, it's anime House. It's so good.
It's anime House.
Yep. And it's, oh my god. And do you think she ever got that bike back?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you she's still holding it over him. She's like,
yeah.
when my bike comes around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. If anything, maybe Takao will get her a new one eventually.
Yeah.
Like, as an honorary, whatnot. But
yeah, no. I was like, oh my god. And then as soon as like Takao like drives it into the fire, I went, it's gone. It's gone. All the vehicles are gone. Yeah.
My car, my bike. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we're walking.
Yeah.
You got a bus pass? Like,
yeah.
Woo.
Oh my god, so good. And like, just the whole show in general is just so good, and it's so like, kind of not turn your brain off, but it's still like a nice like slice of life, like, just like, watch it and it's like, oh, this is normal. I don't have to be like,
yeah. Well, there were a couple.
Yeah, actually,
there were a couple moments that we were like,
yeah. There was one that I saw the intro and I was like, oh, they're doing this. Awesome.
But overall,
yeah.
I totally agree. Overall.
Oh yeah, and it was really funny because I was watching it, and so I have epilepsy, and the kid who gets like Munch syndrome or whatever through her like through the mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
When they were explaining what medication he was on, they were like, oh yeah, he's on carba blah blah blah, and I was like, that's what I'm on. and then they showed it on the screen, and I was like, oh, that's what I took when I was a kid. I literally went, this is too close to home.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I had to pause and be like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. Jeez. And
Yeah.
I just had to pause because they were talking about the dinosaurs and the blue. I was like, my mind is blown. I couldn't
Yep.
imagine like seeing. Wow, that's.
Yeah. I was like, sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did my mother ever give me juice packs as a
Yeah.
child? Like,
Literally, I was
hold
like,
on.
was this at me?
Just all the question marks, the math.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So good. And like, yeah, and again, that certain episode or 2 episodes that made me bawl my eyes out. Because again, I saw the kid and I was like, those bastards.
Yep. Oh, and again, like, oh God, such a beautiful job. Like that
Yeah.
scene where she just, and yeah, it took me a minute. I had to watch it a couple times because it's just, and my brain is going in 6 different directions because now the caffeine is starting to take effect. It's so good.
Yeah.
The little like Alani October
Mhm.
witch's brew thing, but now I'm like, my brain is a witch's brew. I don't know what to tell you. But oh my God. And I think again, like kind of I feel like I keep full circling back to the
Mhm.
same thing, but just like to have peers in this community that you admire and you respect and being able to watch their work and just being like, that was incredible. Like
Yeah.
it's so refreshing. And to be
Yeah.
able to do that on such a large scale and yeah, I mean, she was
Mhm.
incredible
Oh my god.
as Takao. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jacqueline killed it. And like
Mhm.
literally I was like, you're just a gremlin. Like
Yeah.
yeah, you're just a genius gremlin. Like the amount of times where I'm like, just put some goddamn shoes on. Like you're in a hospital. Like
Oh God.
like I know
Yeah.
your uncle or dad or family member owns the damn hospital, but like
Right.
do you know where
But
you are? Like
just some flip-flops. Just some like flip-flops.
just
Oh
anything.
God. Yeah.
God.
But
Like
knowing how much that character meant to her too, and
mhm.
just I'm absolutely a fan, both of Takao and Jacqueline. Just
Yep.
fan club over here
Yep.
forever.
Yep. Yep. Oh my god. So this season you're playing Melfie in Past the Monster Meat, Milady.
Yes.
Um how does it feel to go from a dark fantasy like Clevatess to a more lighthearted kind of romance with a lot of comedy in this
Yeah.
one? Yeah, how does that feel?
It's a big change.
Yeah, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's a little adjustment,
Yep.
vocally and mentally.
Mhm.
But it's nice.
Mhm.
And I may have bought all 8 volumes of the manga and blew through it in 3 days,
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm very excited.
Mhm.
No, but I think again, like, even Melfi is there's so much more to both of them,
Mhm.
um, but just the immediate it was so funny, when he in the first episode, when he beheads the beast,
Yep.
and, I literally looked at my husband and said, "Oh, so that's us, like, that's us," and he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Watch the episode," and he was like, "Okay," and then we
Yeah.
watched it, and we looked at each other, we were like, "Oh, yeah, okay, this makes
Yep.
sense."
Yeah. Oh my god.
So, no, it's such a fun show, and Sean is always a blast to work with. Victor, our engineer, is just he's so sweet. It's a great, cozy, sweet, warm atmosphere, walking in and being able to feel like Sean is very good at letting people play,
Yeah.
and yeah, so it just I love that we kinda get to walk into work and be like, "All right, let's play around, like, let's see
Yeah.
what happens," um and again, feeling the trust between you and your director really kind of lets you do that even more, like, it kind of frees you up even more, and, she's so light, and it's a
Oh
voice
yeah.
placement that I've never gotten a chance to explore, so it's
Mhm.
something new, and, um yeah, and I'm obsessed with the 2 of them. I love them
Oh
so
yeah.
much.
Yeah. I I am a sucker for the guy falls hard first. And literally the first episode, I'm like, I'm in. I'm I'm so in. And like I
Not
was
the
like,
peaking, just,
literally, I was
I can't
like,
do it.
yep. And like when I was like, I'm kind of tired of white-haired anime boys. And
Pulls
and
you
then
right back in.
yep, yep. Just I'm back in. Uh
Yep.
and like just them trying when he tried the jerky and just
Yep. I just couldn't. I was looking for a picture to post when the first episode came out, and I was
Yep.
like, man, I should do something like the two of them together, and I don't even know. And then I was rewatching it, and it was like him peeking, and I was like, that's it. That's
Yeah,
them.
that's
That
it.
like that's I did. You can't even like because it's the like hiding, the
And
peeking,
then
the hiding,
yeah.
and the re-peeking, and then
Yeah.
she does it, and it just they're so
Oh,
alike. They're so
yeah.
alike, and they don't even know it.
Mhm.
And Connor just oh my god, they're fantastic.
Yeah. I literally went, "Stop it. Stop."
Yeah,
Like
yep.
Yep.
Like they spoke. I heard them the first time when I was recording, and I was like,
I my partner
10 out of
was
10.
yeah, I was watching it alone and Connor started speaking and I literally went, "Jesus Christ." Like I went,
Yeah.
"Holy mother of
It's perfect.
I'm
Yeah.
confused." But yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it's fine. Everything's fine. And she's just so cute. Like,
I know.
oh, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, and her Seiyu, it's perfect. Like, just I'm literally just kicking my toes all day. I'm
Yep.
kicking my toes all day.
Yep.
Yeah, and Connor is such a sweetheart. Like,
Mhm.
again, it's just great cast, great people, and I do think that makes or breaks, a project is the people. Surprise.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been very fortunate in this and, Clevatess and in past, just wonderful, wonderful people. So
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Ah!
So as you mentioned, you're also in actually my comfort anime, Laid Back Camp. I watch it to just chill out. Like if I had a stressful day or something, I just put it on and I'm like, perfection. Um how is it getting to be a part of such a because that show is probably one of the chillest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
How is it to be a part of such a like just vibes show?
I think it's exactly how you did. It's just vibes,
Yeah.
and it was perfect. She, um, yeah, she came in, and I was like, "What?" And she's just so, she's so calm. I just have to be careful because
Mhm.
I can't watch it when I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, no, never.
I'll spend way too much money,
Mhm.
and or I'll eat half my groceries, and I
Yep.
can't afford to do that either. So,
Yep.
no, it's just very calm. It's very. She was very like finding her baseline was very interesting.
Mhm.
Um, because she just I feel like she became more and more chill, like,
Yep.
as the season went on, and so I just kind of started sinking lower and lower and lower, and I was like, "Okay, wait, hold on. They're gonna have to move the mic if I don't."
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Like, just kinda sinking into yourself, but, oh god, it's so cozy, and,
Mhm.
it was, I was very grateful to have jumped in, after, I believe it was Jade
Mhm.
that, uh, directed it first, and then Sean has it, and, it was just, to have seen all of the hard work and then to come in later is also such a cool thing because you get to kind of see how the world's been built and then, put your little puzzle piece into it. And Io is she's just such a she's just a little string bean and
Yep.
you can kind of see how she gets along with both of them. As they start to take their like Grand Riders trip and all of this stuff and um, you get to see her goofier side, but it's still, like, even her goofy side is
It's
very just,
chill.
like
Yeah.
yeah, it's, like, understated, like, she's always just she's calm, cool, collected,
Yep.
except when she hits a rock on the side of the road,
Yeah.
Which
I
which
mean,
we all are,
valid.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fair. I'm calm, cool, collected, I'm gonna cry a little bit, and then I'm gonna get up and keep going,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
yeah. No, absolutely, yeah, so chill, so cozy.
So good. And like I always bring this up where it's just the fact that they could make canned sausages look good blew my mind. I was like, "Oh, that's gross." And then they cooked it. I went, "That looks delicious."
I
Like,
want to yes.
yeah, like and every time they cook anything like literally it could be instant ramen and I was like, "Damn it, now I want instant ramen." Like,
Yep. And it was so we actually had a D&D character born from that show.
oh my god.
Because he says, at one point, we're, like, talking about glue maps or something like that, and she's like, "Glue, glue, ba, da, 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 da." And I looked at Sean dead in the eyes and I was like, I'm gonna make a D&D character based off of Glue Glue, and
I
I
love it.
did.
Oh my god, I love it.
Hannah Allier,
Mhm.
also again incredible
Oh
human.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, one of my best friends. I just love them to pieces.
Mhm.
And them and their partner hosted a one shot, and I was like, that's it. That's it. That's gonna happen. So I had this little tiny wizard named Glue Glue, and he exploded a cart
I
because
love it.
I didn't have any like big spells or anything. I'd never played a wizard, and he just, if I had to like picture him, I think one eye was just, he was like a iguana.
Hell yeah.
Like one eye was always going in one
Absolutely.
direction. And I remember like there's all these like enemies on the side and they've got this cart and we're running through the desert, and I was like, all right, well, I just looked at Jack and I was like, is the cart made of wood? And he was like, it is. And I was like, can I create bonfire just right in the middle of the cart? Just, and I was like, great. I will never. He actually sent me a soda bottle the other day. It said Glue Glue, and I was like, oh my god, he's never leaving. So he will always, Glue Glue will always be with us. And yeah, so a D&D character born from the coziest show on the planet. Like,
I love it. Oh my
the
god.
most chaotic character.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah. One of my first D&D characters was a fighter or adventurer. And I based him off what's his face in She-Ra? Oh, what's his name? Damn it. It's now lost. It's Seahawk.
Seahawk. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
and
Bo?
no, not Bo. Seahawk.
We love
And
Bo.
he had negative like 2 intelligence and like literally like charisma out his butt, but intelligence was not there, and I was the only one to survive most times.
Oh my god. I mean, sometimes you just gotta wing it, you know?
Exactly. And I was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
attack. Like,
go.
Go.
That's my best friend and my partner. Like, we'll play D&D, and I'm like, I'm a rogue or typical, you know, whatever. I'm like sneaking in the shadows. I'm trying to like communicate, and they're like, I want to hit stuff. I'm like, guys, wait, please. They love barbarians. They love fighters. And like we were playing Baldur's Gate.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm over here like, okay, got a lockpick. I got to switch to Astarion. I got to lockpick the thing. I got to open the thing, whatever. I'll just take the box with me. And one of my other best friends, I've known her for like 10 years, and she's sitting on the couch. And I was like, yeah, so then you go to that box and you can open the box. She just picks up the box and she just like chucks it. And it breaks apart. It shatters. And I was like, well, I couldn't do that. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And that's just like, that's how all of our campaigns always went. They were just like, ah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, go have fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'll find the consequences later. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, that's how I play Pokemon, because it's literally just attack. And my friends are like, use Growl, and I was like, I get rid of Growl as soon as I get Flamethrower. Like, I'm out of here.
What do you mean? Yeah,
get out of here.
No,
yeah, no, get out of here.
Hi, I'm Steve Yurko.
And I'm Tara Sands. Now available from Maji Media is our new podcast, 4Kids Flashback. 4Kids is the company who brought you the English dub of Pokemon in the late 90s and so many other shows like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Shaman King, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kirby, the infamous One Piece dub, and so many more.
We'll be talking to the people who worked at 4Kids. Actors, directors, writers, editors, producers, engineers, you get the point. And hopefully get the answers to questions both you and I have about the company.
I actually worked there as a voice actor on some of the shows.
And I was a kid watching the shows and remember way more than Tara does.
And thank God for that. Steve is actually a professional storyboard artist, which gives some really unique insights into anime and animation. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts. That's the number 4 Kids Flashback.
Hey guys, welcome to the Patreon portion of today's episode. And if you want to join the Patreon, there are a few different tiers, like shoutouts on the episodes, as well as exclusive videos and behind the scenes content and so much more, and even the episode a day early. Thank you to Gio, Keith, Blythe, Bunny, Mikey, Sheba, and Brooke. And if you want to join the Patreon or find out more, the link will be down below. And yeah, back to the episode. But yeah, oh my god. So how did you originally get into acting in general?
So my aunt, or well, I guess the back father in the lineage, my grandmother she didn't come to America until she was 21. She was born in Russia, raised in Shanghai, China, and then she met a sailor because she met a man in the Air Force. I said, Nani, what was his name? And she was like, I don't know, he was boring. And I was like, okay.
All right.
Cool,
Damn.
great.
Yeah.
All right. Very straightforward. And so she met someone from, he was a sailor, and so they got married. His name was Jim. And, this is all irrelevant. But basically, she wanted to be, a Hollywood singer and all of this stuff. And she became a nurse instead. And my mom and my aunt, loved the theater and were always involved in the theater, like locally. And so my mom was like, do you want to do this? And I was like, sure. And I was like little, and, I had an agent when I was a kid, and
Oh,
we
wow.
used to go on, my mom would call them mother-daughter dates. And we would, go sit in the waiting room and play Uno, and I would just do like little commercials and stuff. And that kind of went away, and I didn't want to do it for a long time. And, like my mom would be chasing me down with like a ballet slipper. Like, do you want to, your shoes falling off? I'm like, ah! Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, very Naruto-esque. And, I saw my babysitter in Into the Woods, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay, this is what I want to do. She was like one of the stepsisters, and I just remember seeing her, and she was having a blast. She was having so much fun, and like she was sharing that with us, like that feeling. And I think I've always just wanted to tell stories, and um I wanted to have that connection with the audience and with people, and like make a difference in that way. And yeah, and I think I just felt, I fell in love with Studio Ghibli very, very early. Uh Spirited Away was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen for a really long time.
I mean, that's
when I was a
valid.
kid. I mean, the River of Spirit came up, and I was like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
I can't. Now it's, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I think it was always just sort of a sinew in my life, and then I went to school for it, and I met my husband and through stage combat, and now we're in Texas doing doing all sorts of stuff. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So how did like the stage combat happen? Like, was that like you wanted to like do that, or you just did it on a whim, or
yeah, I didn't know it existed.
okay.
And then it was like part of our curriculum as undergrads, and our professor at college was a fight director with the SAFD and Society of American Fight Directors. And he just gave us some rubber knives and was like, all right, we're going to learn a combination, and then you're going to get a grade on it. And if you want to test, you can. And we were like, test? And you can get certifications. And it kind of started there. And then, yeah, someone put a sword in my hand, and I was like, this is really cool. And I was in this show where I had these huge like hip bustles, and I a giant wig, and like someone handed me a sword, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, these two things don't
Yeah.
go together. And I remember asking him, like, can I put the point like on the ground? Like, I didn't know what to do with it. And he was kind of giggling, and I was like, this is not fair. And so I don't know if maybe I learned it out of spite to be like, well, now I can handle it. And
Yeah.
it just became the best thing in the world. Like, my husband and I choreograph in the area, and we're actually in a show right now where we get to fight together. And yeah, it's just it's it's really fun. And it's like maybe it's the way my brain works, but it's also like exercise without being like, I'm gonna go exercise.
Yeah.
So that's also, beneficial.
Mhm.
So
Hell yeah. So, what's a moment from your career, whether it be voice acting or regular, that made you realize you're exactly where you need to be?
uh hmm, I I don't know. I think it's like in moments that I don't expect.
Yeah.
Um like I feel like I would expect it to be like, oh, when I got cast as Alicia or when I got, I heard about Monster Meat. But it's just like these little things that my friend used to call them glimmers.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
I know,
That's so
it was
cute.
really cute.
Yeah.
And I like, cause it's like deja vu, but it's this like very comforting, like, oh, it's not like I've been here before. It's this feels really right.
Yeah.
And the most recent one I think I can think of was I was recording for Alicia and I was having a little bit of a hard time because um I don't know what it is about Texas, but Texas weather and I fight. Like we it's constantly we are constantly at arms, and so I was struggling with some physical stuff, and I looked down. This is so silly. I looked down and there was a sticker on the uh the monitor, and it said something like uh you'll get through it. You can cuss the whole time, but you have to get through it, or like you don't give up. You can cuss the whole time, but don't give up. And I just, I looked at it and I was like, yeah. Yeah, just like this teeny tiny cute little sticker, but
Yeah.
it also was for some reason just this moment of like, because then I don't know, it's really cheesy, but like the soundtrack started playing for one of the battles for
Yeah.
Clevatess, and I was having a really good time with Molly, who was directing that day, and all of our engineers are always incredible. Tina is just absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
And I just was like, oh, I think 11-year-old Katie would have expired. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. All
Yeah.
right. Like, it just feels very calm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love
A
that. Oh
little,
my
a little
god.
glimmer.
Yeah, that's so cute. Oh my
I
god.
know.
I want to steal that.
Please
That's
do.
so
It'll catch
adorable.
on.
Yeah.
We'll bring it to light.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. So, how has your relationship with anime changed since becoming like in the industry? Like becoming in this industry. That was not a sentence.
Ah.
How has your relationship with anime changed since being in the industry?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think I think I have more of an appreciation for it. Um, Understanding the process and how hard people work and how many people work. Like it's not, obviously being in theater, that art and act, it's a team sport. It's a
Mhm.
team thing, especially, watching a film set. I mean, there's hundreds of people on these things, and it's the same thing for voice acting.
Yeah.
It's, you've got your actor, director, engineer, your script writer, it's everybody, and definitely seeing how fast things go and how you have to be at your best and how you have to trust the people around you. I think I've definitely developed a deeper appreciation for dubbing in general and how that process works. Um, but I think in terms of watching it and enjoying it, I try really, really hard to kind of keep that. This sounds silly because I don't really have a word for it, but I guess like keep that special.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to always feel like, oh, I have to watch this for work, or oh, I want to watch it and enjoy it. And now it's fun because you get to kind of celebrate when you recognize somebody that that you love, and you're like, you did so great, like that was amazing. Um, but I try really hard to keep the enjoyment of it because that's important.
Yeah.
Um, to both appreciate the stories that we're telling um and kind of keeping that love that you have for it in the beginning, because I mean it is, it's a acting is a job, and sometimes it can be like, okay, I have to do this for work, and I don't ever want it to move into that space. And so I'll kind of take my time watching things, or I'll watch things that catch my eye and get excited about things. I think that's something too, is like um myself and the people around me, it's still fun to see everybody get excited, when something's really good and when something comes out, or when there's a funny moment, or, buying the manga and doing more research into what the story is, or um, being inspired by it instead of it just being a job. I think part of our job is to inspire other people, and it's to, tell a story that's going to reach to someone. Like, even what you said, like, it wasn't even the acting, it was the fact that you connected with the medication
Yeah.
in Ameku.
Yeah.
That's important, and I think
Mhm.
that's the most important thing. And so how are we supposed to inspire that connection if we aren't connected ourselves? And so I think that's a very roundabout answer, but I guess it's just, yeah, trying to keep the inspiration
Yeah.
and the enjoyment of it.
Mhm. Oh yeah. And like even since starting sorry. My god.
No, you're good.
I had cream in my coffee, so my lactose intolerance is like
Oh, no.
it's all good. So even like with this, like since starting the show and having more voice actors and getting to know more people,
Mhm.
like because I watch anime to do research, I
Yeah.
just if I haven't seen a show, I'll watch it, or like if I'm having someone on, blah blah blah. I'm still enjoying,
Mhm.
seeing these people do so well. And like it was funny last season, I swear we were watching 9 shows because like friends kept getting cast in things,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm so happy for you. But oh my god.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, just stop being so talented and getting casted in things, because I am
I gotta
my
catch up.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
I think that's something, that's a very valid point, though, is like kind of managing the intake with everything. Is
Yeah.
like, you don't want to consume so much that you're just like blowing through things. You want to
Yeah.
enjoy what you're watching. You
Mhm.
want to enjoy what you're seeing. But at the same time, it is that, like, because sometimes it is for research.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is like, but it's also that thought, like that little glimmer of like, gosh, like in whatever capacity, like you and I are doing it, even
Yeah.
if we're doing it for different reasons, we get to watch this for research. Or like, oh no, I have to spend a day playing
Yeah.
a video game.
Literally.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Right. Like I think it's such a huge blessing, and I try to keep reminding myself of that too. And that doesn't mean that, you don't have to be realistic about industry and business, and that it is a career and whatnot, but at the same time, you don't have to be, you can still be inspired, and you can still find enjoyment out of it, and I
Mhm.
think a lot of people do, and it's just really, it's nice, because I don't think the community, not just voice actors, but everybody, I mean, you and I and everybody that you've talked to, and, how far it expands,
Yeah.
it's about connection,
Mhm.
and I think that's really important right now, is connection with other people.
Mhm. 100%. So, if you could go back in time and have a conversation with yourself, when you first started voice acting, what would you tell
Mhm.
yourself?
It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I just be patient,
Mhm.
keep doing what you're doing, but I also don't know, this is silly because I just gave the answer, but I also don't know that I would tell her anything,
Okay.
'cause I don't know. I don't know that I would wanna do anything different, and I think part of that struggle and part of that desire um, to get to where we are kind of pushes us. But I do think if I had to say something, it would be, "You're doing okay, just keep going." Because I know that it's such an isolating feeling sometimes, and it's so hard if, like, wondering if what you're doing is paying off, and, um, it really just is about, I think it's about time. Like, I'm still very new. I've been acting for a long time, but I've only been voice acting for a couple years, and, there's still so much time left. I think it's about, consistency and not, um I don't know what the other word would be. my brain is a witch's brew, but the opposite of consistency. It's
Yeah.
it's not about, getting everything right now. It's about getting things as I don't want to say as you earn them, but when you're ready. Like I would not have been ready for Alicia 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I wanted to play someone like Alicia, but I don't think that physically I could have done that 2 years ago. It took uh building my instrument to where it needed to be, and so I think, but it is hard because we're always kind of like, well, I don't know when the next thing, or it's that uncertainty, but I think sitting in that uncertainty is also important. So I don't know that I would really come down like the ghost of Christmas future and just be
Yeah.
like, I think I just kind of let her do her thing,
Yeah.
because yeah,
Yeah, that's
I don't
totally
know.
valid. No, that's totally. I think I would do the same thing and be like, if I had to say something, like it's gonna be okay. Like,
Yeah. Look at me, I'm all right.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. So what's kind of a dream genre that you would love to be a part of in anime?
Oh, I think mystery,
Ooh,
but
okay.
that's like, yeah. Because I
Mhm.
was like, oh, like a shonen or so, or but the Clevatess exists, and that's really amazing. But I think definitely a mystery, something like Black Butler, Lord of
Mm.
Mysteries, just like a good detective story. And I know we definitely went there with Ameku, but yeah, like full on, or maybe like a gothic horror or
Ooh,
something.
yeah.
Something along those lines would be
Mhm.
really fun. Or
Heck yeah.
let's mix them together. I don't
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
know. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Recently I've been like that's been like my like bread and butter is like if it has a
Mhm.
mystery in it, I'm
I'm
like,
there.
oof, I'm in it. Like um
Pulls out notepad.
yeah, why Ray Liotta was at in the Duke's mansion
Mm.
was one that like my partner's like, "Oh, we're going to watch this." I was like, "Okay, whatever. It's probably going to be another isekai, whatever." And then there was like so much mystery and so much intrigue
Mhm.
that I was like, we're going to binge this now."
Yeah,
Like,
we have no choice.
yeah, I need to know what's going on and why. And like that's also why I
Mhm.
love Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Cuz I love romance anime,
Mhm.
and that kind of it's like the best of both worlds, where it's like you feel that like mystery and a little bit of a supernatural feel
Yeah.
with the romance side of it, and I'm like, ooh, yes please.
Just take this, put them to
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, yes,
Perfect.
yes. Perfection.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was wonderful.
So where can the lovely people find you online?
You can find me all over the place. I'm under Katie Wetch on Instagram, on Twitter, and then I actually do stream. So you can find me on Twitch under Lulakai, and you can also find me on TikTok under Lulakai. So yeah.
Perfect. All right. All the links will be down below. You can follow me at Corky Cosplays on Instagram, Adam Corky, everywhere else. Subscribe to Patreon. You get behind the scenes content, episodes a day early, as well as exclusive videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Woohoo!